What up, what up, what up? I'm Zedmot, bringing you another Boom Beach video. You could be bringing me that creator boost, throwing Zedmot in that shop. Well, you're picking up those free keys that are in the shop. Brain turning off a little bit. I have not been pushing. I did not play on Sunday. I played enough to get a couple chests, so I didn't fall too far behind. Now, I'm going to start this video off showing you what you don't want to do at the 5 engine room level. These bases were super popular before people got rocket launchers. That spread out base where you knew you were going to get cleared and you just wanted to slow them down as much as you can. Don't use a base like this. That is step number 1. If you're going to go to 5 engine rooms, don't use a spread out base because it's a guaranteed loss. Everyone can clear those bases. If you want a base that won't get cleared, try something like this. Now, this base is from Orion, which I believe was taken from Night Wada. So do have a look at the leaderboard, find a base that is clumpy like this. And if you might be saying, but Zed, I don't have 6 rocket launchers, then you probably don't want to go to 5 engine rooms. That is lesson number dos. Wait for that extra rocket launcher node before you're going to 5 engine rooms. I know before people were saying, but go to 5, it's a little bit easier than 4. No longer is that the case. Everyone has 6 rocket launchers. Most people have either Bullet or Kavan. People have that troop health and or that GBE. Speaking of that GBE, I just went back and got this GBE, but I'm not going to throw any coins into it, any tokens into it. We're going to focus on Bullet for the moment. And the reason why I went and got that backwards GBE was because it was 26 keys. This one is 34 and unlocks nothing else. So I am probably going to be saving up for that 6 engine room level because that cryo bomb is going to be massive. Absolute game changer. If you're struggling to clear bases, I assume that the cryo bomb is going to solve all of that, but who knows? Now, against the first base, I got 1 engine room. Against that split, I got all 5 of them. That is what made me realize that I need to come tell you guys these things. Not everyone is at the 5 engine room level yet. I've seen some people jump to 5 with like tick 3 rockets, which is a joke. Don't do it. Max those rockets out. You've been getting way many keys and tokens in that shop. Speaking of getting keys and tokens in the shop, what do you guys think about that? Is that something that you enjoy? Something that you think is a good thing? For me, it's not really making a difference at all. It's just something that's happening. But for people who are stuck and fizzling, maybe it's helping you move forward, but moving forward, there's no troop that's going to save you. So it's kind of a double-edged sword this season. Not the most popular season amongst many players. I am well aware of that. But there are some good things for people with instant training. I really like this season, but that is not the everyone, unfortunately. So doesn't apply to all of the peoples. Oh no, that was supposed to be a shock. That ended up being a flare. That is not good things at all. Need to pull into this neighborhood. Bullet is shocked, which is why he's not taunting. And then we're just gonna get pummeled. So yes, Bullet got out front. No, Bullet was not taunting because he was too busy being shocked by his own team. So Bullet is very useful. I have yet to figure out how to use him terribly well, but it is coming. I'm getting a bit better with it. I need to get rid of many of these things. That taunt radius. Remember when that taunt radius was just like half of the world? That would have made Bullet so ridiculously overpowered for warships, and I really could be enjoying using that right now. We don't have that option though, unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to keep those critters on that engine room, trying our darndest to get that 2nd engine room down. I know there's some skills that I could be throwing into this. Not there yet, though. I'm sure there's a way where you can send your rocket choppers over to this side and then flare to the back and then have Bullet walk towards the back or something like that. Just have yet to figure out those hits yet. So I know those hits will be coming. I need to try some things out. So if you want to see some more skillful hits, do consider subscribing. They're coming, my friends. For right now, I am just grinding away these chests, trying to get up. Should have been in diamond. This is 100%. There is no reason I should not be in diamond yet. Like, that is just absurd at this point. We are going to send Bullet to there. I'm sorry. I'm going to send Bullet onto that machine gun, I think should work. Or maybe I can flare all the way to there and send Bullet late, and then Bullet will like stop in the middle. I'm not sure. Actually, let's try something a bit different. You can smoke rocket choppas. I will be trying that right here, right now. I'm going to throw a critter right there. I've got this extra GBE that I have not been using terribly well yet. So we are going, I probably should have brought that boat of rocket choppas rifle dudes that I just got rid of, but we are going to use a flag drop with our rocket choppas. That is going to be super duper important here because that way they can all fit underneath one smoke. Smoking them late. Those late smokes should be enough to get Bullet there as well, except for Bullet hit a shock mine, and now we are in a world of pain. So it did not go as I had hoped. Bullet is now dead. I told you we could smoke rocket choppas, but clearly we can't smoke rocket choppas and Bullet at the same time. Many mistakes were made, and now we are going to fizzle. But again, trying out that diagonal path, making mistakes. You got to break a few eggs to make an omelet, and this season there have been so many eggs broken. It is silly. We just lost. Oh, quick, stop before I move forward. If you're still at the 4 engine room level and you're facing bases like this where everyone is fizzling, you'll see that almost everyone is fizzling. Kron Swanson, by the way, wrecking my 15-game win streak. Also, I think that was my boss battle. So this is my 4 engine room base, and I am just doing stupid, simple things. If you're at the 4 engine room level, abandon your tank, Gren, Bombardier, Scorcher metas, because unless you're clearing bases, which you probably aren't, or if you're getting 2 engine rooms consistently, sure, but Warriors are where it's at. It is silly just how well Warriors are working, just getting all of the things all of the time. So we're going to throw that there. That's going to get rid of most of the shock mines. You'll see that there are some shock mines left over. We'll deal with those in a second after that hot pot drops. Then we're going to get Everspark as our second drop. That way she has a chance of making it. She's not as fast as Warriors. That is why we're going to drop her second, and then we're just going to throw these smokes into this corner, getting all of those troops out as we hit all of those shock mines, and then Warriors just clearing all of this stuff. You should be able to get 2 engine rooms almost every time, unless you're feeling a little bit pressured like I am at the moment and you screw everything up. This attack is not going well, but I can say with certainty that you should be able to get 2 engine rooms basically every single attack. So do as I say, not as I do. We are probably still going to win. You see that? Picking up the win still, even though we got crushed. Getting into that level 19 at the 4 engine room level using nothing but Warriors. Really great timing on that first win of the day, getting us in. So that turned into a boss battle without the extra wins, the extra times from those win streak, the extra stars is what I'm trying to say. So you can actually get all of the engine rooms as well. Let's shush. That's not all the engine rooms. Weird that it showed a time there, but it's very rare. People are struggling with the 4 rocket launchers and the Doom Cannon and the Hot Pot and or whatever the heck that's called. What is that called? The Sky Shield. The Microwaver was a thing for a minute, but if you're wondering which prototype you should be using at the 4 engine room level, it is all about that wonderful Doom Cannon for the early meta, and then, the Hot Pot for the early, and then later on, everything moves towards the Sky Shield, simply because more defenses can be hidden underneath it, whereas early on, that Hot Pot just makes all the difference in the world. 2 smokes at the end. That one warrior popping that shock mine is a big, big deal as we throw those critters out there to pop that other shock mine, and they missed somehow, some way. And then we're just gonna keep on moving towards the left. Everspark throwing that hack out on that boom cannon. Is it a good idea? Not so much. But I just feel like if Everspark's gonna be there, we might as well get some value out of her. And now we're just gonna pummel away. And at the very worst, we've gotten some percentages, plus we've got an engine room. I told you could always get 2, and then I'm only getting 1. This person is bringing in tanks and bombardiers, and then slowly but surely dropping in their riflemen, which is exactly how you have to do it. But a lot of you out there, me included, if you have bombardiers, you probably don't have rifles because there is so much going on in getting troops, and this person might actually beat us. Like, it's gonna be super close. That right-hand side engine room is super close, but look at this. We got 4 boom cannons just firing away as they're trying to get that final engine room, and our rocket launchers are coming in. We're gonna lose. I am fully okay with that, just to show you how much tech it takes to get 1 engine room. Actually, did they get 2? They did get 2. Chinese characters, squiggles, getting all of the things, trying to do that flash kill, but just not getting any love out of it. They got 1, sorry. I couldn't find my own engine rooms. So Warriors, way more simple than that. I know I just totally pivoted here, but I wanted to show you quickly, I'm gonna walk through a couple important details here, and then hopefully this helps you guys at the 5 engine room level and the 4 engine room level, and then it gives me a little bit of time to get my feet underneath me and get some skill rocking and rolling. This is the other issue. As you get too high, you're gonna start running into people at a higher level of engine rooms. Bit of a pain in the butt. I was gonna say, number 1, use ground flares. Ground flares are incredibly important when it comes to using warriors. Number 2, you want to get that warrior out front. That way you've got 1 boat of warriors that's going to get out front. Don't need to waste gunboat energy on that shock mine because all of our troops are going to be running behind, not going to hit that shock mine. And then number 3, those last 2 smokes, so important as we get the critters out to distract all of those defenses. We're gonna get 1 more set of critters to clear that shock mine, and then we are slowly but surely gonna move our troops towards that next engine room, knowing very well that we have to get 2 engine rooms or this is going to be a loss. Because we're 1 engine room lower than them, it means that you desperately need to get 2 engine rooms, and it looks like we might not get there. It's going to be very close, but just because of the fact that they got 1, we're going to get 0, and that is exactly why you should be going to 5 engine rooms. You're going to get matched against 4s, and you're not going to have this new amazing troop at the 5 engine room level, because as you can see here, once you get to 5, where is 5? Sure, you're going to have Bullet and or Kavan, which are going to keep you alive, but as long as you got those extra 5 rocket launchers against a 4, all you got to do is get 0 engine rooms, and you have a good chance of getting a win. If you can get 1, which again, these warrior dudes are going to be great for, and by the way, if you have tick 1 warriors, you can go get an engine room. I have been doing that on my other accounts. So we are going to end the video right there because it was Labor Day yesterday, which means that I have many catchings up to do with life. This is just bad. 3 losses in the last 4, but more importantly, we did get that extra chest at 19. That is going to be it though. Super quick video today, not showing a lot of wins, but trying to get you guys some strategy, trying to answer some questions that I've been getting on the comments. Also, do make sure you check that chest, especially if you've got multiple accounts, not getting notifications on the shop on the 2nd account. So do make sure you're getting those keys and or tokens. And for those of you who have not been getting those in the shop, I have forwarded it along to the team, gave them your codes. That is going to be it for me though. Keep booming beaches. If you liked this video, consider subscribing. And if not, then just maybe consider liking or sharing or commenting. I'm Zedmot. Thank you for coming in. Peace.